Now, your Alaska Link weather for Juneau and Southeast.
We are keeping an eye on some changes here as we head into the end of the week, but at least here into our Thursday, we still have some of these clear sky conditions. And even with the clear skies overnight, we're seeing that temperatures are staying above that freezing mark, even holding closer to those 40s, where an average low sits at about 33 this time of the year. Now, what we're going to monitor here as we continue into the end of this week is that we have one final day where we have these widespread quiet conditions, but we will start to see that chances for some rain showers do start as we head into our Friday. And then the weekend forecast, it is going to feed into the rainy and windy pattern. So if you have maybe some of those outdoor activities that you want to try to get to, this is definitely going to be the next about best 24 to 48 hours. And then we are going to return to those wet weather conditions that may last through next week. Now, our tidal forecast for our Thursday here brings high tide at just before 5 a.m. and just after 6 p.m. We will roll into the day noting that we still have lots of that sunshine to work with, and with more of that sunshine, as well as seeing that days start off into the 40s, it is easy to achieve those high temperatures into the 50s. Now, we will see as we roll through the forecast, fairly quiet overall. Might be seeing though a touch more cloud cover at points. Now, as we head into Thursday night, still pretty quiet. Here, though, as we head into the morning hours of Friday, there's that return of some active conditions. Now, the higher reflectivities are more to the northwest. So what we'll see is that Friday is definitely going to be a gloomier day, but really the rain chances don't pick up until we get closer to Saturday. We even know when it comes down to rainfall accumulation through end of day Friday, only a few hundredths of an inch possible. So no big impacts even into Friday. So if you still maybe have some activities that you want to get done, Friday is still looking to be a good day for weather conditions. And then the pattern, though, unfortunately picks up for our weekend forecast. Now, 13 hours and 27 minutes of daylight here for our Thursday. 6:17 is at sunrise, 7:44 is at sunset, where we will see that with that sunshine, nearly all of our communities here across the Panhandle will climb into those 50s, making for a very spring-like forecast. Now, Friday, we still have that extending into those 50s, but we are going to be a little bit on the cloudier side with a few of those chances for some rain showers. We also note that Friday will be a little bit on the breezier side, noting that we're at least getting some 25, even some 35-mile-per-hour gusts for our outer coastal communities. So the wind is going to pick up, and then we are going to be dealing with more of those breezy shower conditions, especially as the front arrives on Saturday. Still, though, extending high temperatures into the 50s. With some gloomier skies, we won't have as far extent into that 50-degree weather, but we don't really lose much of that warming, even noting that into next week, we do keep temperatures ranging from those upper 40s to lower 50s, but we are looking to stay underneath a continuous wet weather pattern. Good news is that we're not seeing any significant rainfall, but the gloomy skies look to prevail.